Hi, my name is Alan from Alan Wee Property. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about an upcoming new launch executive condominium in the Bukit Batok area, which is now known as Altura. Altura is the second EC to be launched after Copen Grand in recent years. Are EC worth buying today? If you have been following my channel for some time, I think you most likely got an answer. Anyway, let's dive straight into the detail. Firstly, this 99 years leasehold site, which is located along Bukit Batok West Avenue 8, is zoned for executive condominium housing development. This site measures 12,000 square meter with a maximum GFA of 37,000 square meter and can accommodate 360 units. It is situated between new HDB BTO flats and an upcoming EC by CDL. The nearest MRT station are Tengah Plantation and Tengah Park, which is 2 bus stops away. Le Quest Mall is 5 minutes walk away. This GLS site attracts a total of 9 bidders. The winning developers are Qingjian Realty and Santorini Construction, which offer 266 million or 662 PSF PPR. This is slightly 5% more than the second bidder by a joint venture between Hong Leong Holding and TID. In my opinion, this is a fair land cost that they have paid. Let's work out the break-even cost and future selling price. Based on H-prop, the break-even price is 1187 PSF and factoring in a 20% profit margin. Why 20% instead of 15%? Well, this is because based on past EC profit margin, the developer's profit margin is usually above 20%. This means the future selling price is estimated to be around 1,400 per square feet. Altura will comprise 6 blocks of 15-story high. There will be a mixture of 3 to 5 bedrooms units. 50% of the units will be 3 bedrooms that measure 980 square feet. The remaining will be 4 and 5 bedrooms. This is a site plan with most of the units having a north-south orientation. Most of the 3 bedrooms are facing outwards, whereas the bigger 4 and 5 bedrooms are facing inwards. The entrance to the condo is via Bukit Batok West Avenue 8. Anyway, my company ERA is the appointed marketing agent. If you are keen, you can always approach me for more details. Here, let's go straight to the SWOT analysis. Qingjian Realty is no stranger to EC. They have built many EC and the most recent being Tanak at Tampines. They built pretty quality projects in my opinion. Qingjian also has a creative design to incorporate a study into the unit layout. This study room can be converted in either a helper's room, a music room, or walk-in wardrobe, or even an art studio. This is a plus point. In addition, there is also the all-important storeroom. A good layout is essential if you have plans to sell it well in the resale market. There is no major weakness in my opinion. The only complaint is the size of the bedroom that can be bigger. But I know this will only increase the floor area and make the overall quantum more expensive. There are another 3 upcoming EC to be launched in the Bukit Batok, Tengah area. Will this increase in supply add into the competition in the resale market in later years? I have many strong reasons why you should buy EC. I think I have covered them many times in my EC video. Here, I will just summarize them. Firstly, with a lower entry price, EC buyer gain an immediate price advantage. Moreover, most OCR launch price are above 2,000 per square feet. This doesn't make sense not to buy an EC. There is a very high chance you can profit from it in the resale market. Just take a look at Soul Acres and Wonderville EC in Choa Chu Kang. Secondly, as long as you are a Singaporean and fulfill the condition, you got to enjoy government subsidies. Moreover, you don't even need to sell your current home until the EC or term is TOP. You will also be exempted from ABSD. There is also the deferred payment scheme and banks provide bridging loan to finance your purchase. Seriously, what else can you ask for? Thirdly, the Jurong remaking story. Our dear government has already pumped in so much money and resources to make sure it works. You wouldn't go wrong staying in the West in the next decades. Let me share with you an investment tips. Always buy where the action is. The only threat I can think of is interest rate risk. But this is still manageable because due to the way the loan is being calculated for EC buyers, they have to adopt the mortgage service ratio or MSR that cap the amount that may be spent on mortgage repayment to 30% of a borrower gross monthly income. For example, let's say a couple who are 35 years old and each earn $7,000 per month or a combined $14,000 per month. Their monthly home loan installment cannot exceed 30% of that, which is $4,200. This means the maximum loan amount they can borrow is $879,000 or the maximum purchase price of $1.17 million. Assuming a typical 3-bedroom that measures 980 square feet will be selling for $1.4 million. This buyer will have to fork out an extra $291,000 in cash on top of the usual 25% down payment. If they are buying a normal condo using TDSR, they can borrow up to $1.6 million. Here, I humbly urge MAS to review the MSR ratio. Taken into consideration, most buyers will need to have a lot of cash just to buy an EC. That is why it is no secret that a lot of parents have to support their children to climb up the private ladder. I believe many first-timers will want to finance the EC by themselves. If you support this move, please help me to click the like and share this video around so that our Cheng Hu will know about your problem. Don't assume they know, because they really don't know, because nobody has raised this issue with them. To sum up, there is another upcoming EC next door to be launched in the first quarter of 2024. CDL have purchased the land slightly cheaper. But will they sell it cheaper too? I think they will sell, likely following Altura pricing very closely. For those that have plans to exit after fulfilling the minimum occupation period, let's assume the MOP will be in the early 2030s. The Jurong East Integrated Transport Hub will be completed by then. In addition, ACS Primary School will have started operating too. Jurong Lake District, Jurong Innovation District, and Jurong Regional Line would already be in operation. In addition, you will have close to 24,000 BTO owners that will buy from you. You no worry, resale EC is sure to sell. Most importantly, you will also benefit from the mixed development effect. Not one, but potentially two sides. This time, if you buy, you sure what all the way. Another reason why you should buy Altura is because it is near Jurong Safra. Huh? There is a lady called Mary who is born with cerebral palsy. She has been operating her pushcart store in Jurong Safra for the past 5 years with her aging mother. If you have benefited very much from this video, I humbly ask if you can visit her and support her business. It will mean a lot to her and her family. Here, if you are a property landlord and own retail space, you should consider working with charitable organizations in Singapore to lease rent-free space to them. Maybe MCCY and URA can update the guideline for the community and sport facility scheme. This will be an addition step to make Singapore more inclusive, just like the IKEA rainbow bag. Anyway, can IKEA produce more of such bags? Because I think this is very meaningful. That's all. Thank you for watching and see you soon.